Hey, hey, can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. How you doing?
Good, good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, doing pretty good.
That's what's up. That's what I know we've been talking a little bit, but I appreciate taking the time to do this.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and introduce it, and then we're just gonna jump right into it.
Cool.
All right. So I'm Taylor Brown, and this is how I did it. The show where we talk with champions about how they achieve their dreams. On today's show, we're talking with Tyra Whitehead. Tyra is a former D1 athlete, collegiate athlete at San Jose State University and Wake Forest, three straight state champion at Cosby High School. She's finishing up her master's right now, and straight out of college as a rookie, she got a WNBA training camp contract with the Washington Mystics. So if she's one of my future teammates that we'll be playing with in Sweden for the Sparks. So thank you again, Tyra, for coming on the show.
I'm excited. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
For sure, for sure. So like I said, you as a rookie, as a professional basketball player, you get a contract with the Washington Mystics. How did that feel? Just going back home, from the DMV and representing, your hometown.
Man, first off, going home is like that's everybody's dream. First off, to play at home, to go back home, to see all your hard work come back full circle. That's like a dream come true. Um, camp was life changing. I think it was humbling. I think for me, it was humbling because I didn't get to play. I didn't get to practice or anything. I got hurt the second day of training camp. They could have cut me right then, but
Okay.
just let me stay, and I learned a lot from just being there. I learned a lot about the other side of being a pro, which is
Yeah.
your health, like your body. Your body is really like if
Yeah.
you plan on playing on this next level, like you better invest now for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So what you mind explaining what happened? You hurt your ankle or what happened?
Tip, overuse, just build up.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by like we really need to take care of our bodies. Like, I don't, we gotta, and especially on the college level, I think coaches, we gotta make
Yeah.
sure we can make sure our players is all right. Because if their dream is to play on the next level, you gotta help them in all aspects. And that the physical health is as strong as the mental health, and then on and then on.
Yeah, for sure. And I definitely can relate to that. It's like my fifth year out of college. So, and I did a fifth year at college. So I get it. It's definitely a grind, just taking care of your body.
Sure.
But yeah, talking about college, I know your fifth year, your senior year, you off to a hot start. You're averaging career high like 15 points and a double double. And then the pandemic hit, and I think you guys played what 4 or 5 games. So talk to me about that. Like, what was your biggest lesson from the pandemic?
Patience, regroup, being able to regroup. Um, I was ready this season. This season was the season, man. I was like, after last season, I hated how we ended. I really did. I was expecting to go into postseason, then COVID hit, and then I was like, it's all right. We got it. Next year, we're gonna figure it out. And then I don't think we realized how hard it was to actually have to uproot because we had to move from San Jose and go down to Arizona and play for like a couple of months, like Stanford did. And I don't think we realized how challenging that was gonna be. And it was challenging. It was like shout out to Stanford for being able to do that one because that was hard. um, Getting to play again though, it makes getting to play again like exciting. That makes sense.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, that's a long time, sitting out. That was what December when it shut down.
December, before. Nah, it was right after Christmas. Yep, right after.
Yeah. Wow. So talk to me about that transition. I know the transition from transferring from one school to another, but how was it going basically from the East Coast to the West Coast? How was that transition for you?
It was actually smooth. It was smoother than a lot of people thought it was gonna be for me. Even myself, I thought it was gonna be challenging. being further away from home, but I mean, I got a pretty bumpy background, so like being away from home ain't nothing for me.
Fact.
So coming out here was like dream come true. Like I was like, I'm always gonna come to California. It was like I'm gonna make it to California, and so when I came out here, it was all right. So how can I stay my behind out here? Like I gotta grind, you know. So coming out here was actually pretty smooth. It was smoother. My teammates are awesome. My coaching staff is awesome. So people out here are also actually awesome. I mean, it's a cool environment. I love it out here.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
It's different
So,
though. Don't let me fool you. Wait, pause. It's completely different. It's a completely different atmosphere. It's a different
really?
cool. It's a different cool.
Okay.
Cool.
How so? How so? What do you mean?
I mean, I feel like when you're on the East Coast, you get to experience all four seasons. I mean, you
Mm,
get to experience people. You know, movies change when the seasons change.
right.
And, you know, California is always sunny, so you know everybody happy.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
So,
Man. Yeah, talking about that, are you looking forward? What are you looking forward to going to Sweden? You looking forward to the cold? How's that transition gonna be for you?
it's gonna be dope. I'm actually excited to get back into like being in four seasons. I'm
Mhm.
excited to just be in a different area, to be somewhere
Yeah.
like completely new because I don't know anything about it, and I
Mhm.
refuse to Google. And I Google my area. I gotta know my area, but I didn't go into like depth on like landscapes and like stuff like that because I actually want to experience it when I get out there.
I like that. I like that. I respect that. So you're finishing up your master's, right?
Yep.
So what did you study? If you don't mind sharing what you study, and I know it's pretty early in your career, but what's your plans outside of basketball, like off the court? When you're done with ball, and how does what you're studying apply to that?
Cool, cool. So I got my undergrad from Wake in communications and a minor in sociology. And so like coming over here, I was like, I don't really know what I want to do. I had 2 years coming over here, so I was like, I for sure don't know what I want to do. And we was like, well, they have an interdisciplinary study, and I can make my own like master's degree. I was like, all right, cool. So I can combine photography and film, music, journalism, and mass communication. I don't know what I want to name my degree yet, but it's gonna be pretty dope. But I feel like my mind just goes sometimes, and I be thinking a lot of different things at one time. And so I was like, well, if I can focus on multiple things at one time, that was my thinking. Wrong. If I could focus on multiple things at one time, I'll be all right. And as I got here, I was like, that's wrong. And I narrowed it down, and I'm working with film. I'm working with photography now. I'm doing a side thing of music. I'm teaching myself the guitar right now. I took a class with keyboard, so I learned that. And I kept journalism and like broadcasting and mass communication. So like making a documentary all flows into it because like it's photojournalism, and like I can tell a story, and it doesn't have to just be with words because I can't type. I'm gonna tell you, I can't write.
Nah, that's super dope. That's interesting because I studied film for my master's. I did a year, and it was an interdisciplinary type degree as well. So that's pretty cool.
That's dope. That's hella
Yeah.
dope. But see,
Yeah.
you see the brand. The brand's the GVO. Um,
Okay.
and so GVO is gonna GVO, I hope, is gonna incorporate all of this. I want it to just be a brand. I want it to be something that like you can like feel like GVO today. Wear my stuff today. Someone wears the merch, or someone come gets their photo taken, or we making content. I want to get into like the documentaries, like in the, like the film and production industry and stuff like that. It's gonna be big. I got. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. You gotta wait the process. Wait the process.
All right. All right. No, I'm looking forward to it. I believe you. I believe you. So we're both from the DMV, and
Mm-hmm.
just after watching KD play in the series versus the Bucks, um, what are your thoughts about DMV players? How would you describe a DMV player?
We're so underrated. I think we're slept on. I really do. I think even the schools in the area is slept on. If you think about the colleges in the area, um, we got some legends. Can we talk about the legends we have? Like AI, like not even just I say all sports. I think we're slept on at all sports. Let me make that very clear. Um, Women's sports in particular, just because I don't think a lot of the women get chances out of the DMV, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
It's hard coming out the DMV, man. It really is. It's a lot of talent, and then that talent goes, and then you get the other talent that gets foreshadowed from the other talent, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So it's tough. It's
for
dope.
sure.
It's dope because you play against some of the best, and you
Yeah,
get everybody talks about going to play at Boo. Everybody has a Boo Williams story.
right, right, right.
If I say,
Yeah,
I'm about to say, or you go to USJN. Everybody's done been to USJN if you're up in the top area.
right, right,
So,
right.
it's cool, man. It's cool hearing stories now. That's what I'm saying. Like you played with someone like the greats in the
Yeah,
DMV. Like,
yes.
they
Speaking
just
of
talking, I was
boo,
like, oh my god, you
yeah,
have some amazing talent around you.
yeah, it's crazy. I just went to the Mystics game yesterday, and it was about like 3, 4 people from the DMV playing. It was Indiana Fever, and so it was crazy. It's
We stick
loaded
together now. We stick together.
for
We
sure.
may battle with each other within the DMV. You know, Maryland always gotta go off on us sometimes. We y'all not a part of us. And, you know, you got the Virginia folks. You know, the 804 versus the 757. But
Yeah,
overall, the DMV sticks together and they support everybody. Like
for
they
sure.
support teams, like everything.
That's real. Yeah, for sure. Definitely, definitely, man. All right, so we down to our last 3 questions.
Cool.
First question: what inspires you, just in general? It could be with basketball or life. What inspires you?
Wanting to be better, I guess. I mean, I wake up every day with something on my mind about like bettering myself and like wanting to achieve that. I guess is what inspires me. I don't know. Like I said, life's been rough. So you can wake up every day and be like, all right, let's get to it.
Mm.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like got a positive attitude. I like that.
Got to.
So, yeah. Question number 2. What's your pet peeve?
Oh, I don't like liars. Like I don't like liars. I guess I don't know if that's a pet peeve, but like that's just like like why
Yeah,
are you lying to me? Like tell
right.
the truth, bruh. Like
Yeah,
grandstand. You feel me?
yeah,
So like
yeah.
I ain't somebody that I lie to. It's just
Right.
that's a pet peeve. Ooh.
Bad vibes for sure.
Bad people.
All right, question number 3. What's your guilty pleasure?
Ooh, cartoons.
Yeah, it's tough.
I would sit there and watch cartoons all day long. Like
Okay.
I've been watching like Cars and Cars. I watched the whole sequence actually. Like Shrek, the whole like I'm a big animation. I'm a big kid. I'm a big kid.
Got you. Nah, I feel you. I used to watch SpongeBob for like forever. I haven't watched it in a while though.
Oh, my sister.
Yeah.
My sister made us get her like the trash can, like the curtain. She was it was bad.
All right, Ty. That's all the questions I got for you today. Will you be back? We do another one.
Oh, for sure. As long as you want me to come, hey, I'll be over here.
Right. All right. Yeah, I know we gonna see each other soon, but this was dope. Glad we got to chop it up a little more and
Collab.
let the people know.
We collabs done. We teammates now. They're gonna see me on the side. I might film you. I might be the person filming the camera now. Oh no.
We're gonna be filming each other.
Now for real, for real. I appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. For sure. For sure. And thank you again and we'll be in touch. We'll talk.
For sure, for sure. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. All right.